Hello, everybody. Hopefully, it's going well. Um, okay. Cool, cool. We are totally on schedule. Everything is totally fine, and I am the biggest liar ever. uh, but we are here. We are live, and hopefully soon I will have a server up as well. Um, just as a bit of a note on that, got all the configs and stuff set up, and then I think I've configured something a bit wrong on the what do you call it? The actual on the actual server, the main server. So that's great. I need to go and after all said and done here, I need to go and investigate what the hell I did wrong there. Because yeah, something's a bit wrong. Um, but what we do have, well, I do have a backup, so it's all good. Um, I just need to get the backup all set up properly. And then we should all be good. So please bear with. Apologies. I should probably put the technical difficulties text up. There you go. I ordered the wrong text. Whoops. Because that's the text that is appropriate now. Of course, things had to go wrong, didn't they? They couldn't go perfect. But TDOS in the servers, yeah. No, it's on me. I fucked up somewhere in the setup. I am big Linux scrub. I can figure it out, but I did something a couple of weeks back, and yeah, I've kind of forgotten some things, and I can't connect to it in the way I want to run the server. So we're falling back to old reliable fallback server, which nearly didn't start for me. That was kind of worrying. I tried turning it on and it just started flashing orange light of death at me, and I was like, oh shit. We're toast on the first night. Um, but thankfully, it then booted up and it seems to be running fine. Which is good because it was like a very last minute addition to everything. Um, but yeah, just working on getting things set up, and we should hopefully have we will have a server up in time. Because we still got like 11 minutes for that. It shouldn't take that long to get everything set up. I don't think. Okay, why is it not? Hmm. Not like being plugged in. Right, apologies. Hold on 2 seconds. I need to quickly go and source something. Okay. uh, something brings out the contraption, yeah. Don't know why I said something. It's a USB stick. What I need. The one I had didn't really seem like it wanted to work. This one has a lot of stuff on it. Whatever. I'm just gonna make. Okay. uh, okay. Just copying over the shit we need, and then should be able to hopefully get a server up soon. Uh, yeah, apologies about this, but it was not what I was expecting. This is cutting into your practice time. Well, you can practice on your own. Nothing's stopping you from doing that. I'll just get the. Okay. Hell no. Fuck's sakes. Um. Okay, that should be everything I need for now. I can worry about the... I think I'm missing Red America, but I can worry about that later. Bloody son. What is this cable? Why am I tripping over it? Oh, it's for the keyboard. Right. Keyboard. I'm reaching out to. Oops. Okay, I want that. It's the same setup. We're good. Don't save. Okay. Let us see. Well, that's great to see. Load content manager and it crashes. Okay. Guess we're just gonna run basic bitch AC server manager. Nothing wants to work tonight, apparently. Import CFG. Okay. Sorry, I stepped on the people. Darn. Okay. Trying to see. I think the server should be up, but I need to check. What is it called? It's just called Community Racing System. It should be, at least. I don't think it's showing up though, so I might have to... Hold on. I might have to restart it anyways, because I think the settings are too long. Or the practice is too long. But we'll figure that out. Doesn't mean we don't have to worry about strict scheduling anymore. So should have called it URS. And said it because my tabletop-based combat season started fully in on that. I think, yeah, tonight's racing is just open, anyways. With all the technical malarkey, I just left it. So the people who registered do have locked-in slots still, but I filled it out with some extra slots for everyone else. Oh, Discord is informing me that the event has begun. Yeah, we will be starting. Enter a new party. You son of a bitch. Fine. Yeah, what are the unforeseen things with all of the changing? Well, actually, that might be what fucked me with the server, actually. I don't want to say it is, but, like, it might have done. Um... But we got a new, like, router recently. And that's kind of, caused what problems am I knew it would. Just kind of annoying. Yeah, it's fine. Oh no. Okay, the stream might drop out for a bit. No, I think we're good. Okay. Dear, oh dear. Not far off now. I just need to set. Um. Are these all? Oh no. I need to find. Ah, here we go. Yes. So the server will be up in a very. Oh, actually, did it close? Okay, kill current server. Shit. Okay, not long now. Okay, hopefully this should now work. me go and actually, let me go and quickly change that. Oh, I'm bloody fucking keyboard. Okay. We are merely but minutes or seconds away. We'll put the 10 minutes of practice on. Actually, I'll make it. Fuck, I'll make it 8. It's a random number, but I'll just make it 10. And then we can make sure that everything is all fine and dandy. Okay, I think it should be running. Oh wait, hang on. Just make sure. Okay. Is my content manager playing silly bugger again? It might be. Oh, I bloody went into the. Okay, sorry. This couldn't be going worse though if I tried. We're not far away now though. I'm just getting the as I said, because we changed router. I need to reset up the bloody. If I could type, that would be helpful. 29. Okay. Okay. The rule is overlapping? Okay, I'm hoping that should be it. Okay, I am not seeing the server, which is a problem. I think so. Let me try looking in base AC. I know sometimes my content manager is a bit silly. Um, okay, let's see. Is it up? Moment of truth. I don't even have my wheel set up yet, actually. Should probably turn that on. But priority numero uno. Finding that bloody server. And then worry about my wheel later. Cannot retrieve list of subs. That's great. Fan fucking tastic. Okay, well, base AC can't even collect the list. Hey, does it do this? Oh, I see the server. Yes. Okay, let me add this to my favorites so I can actually. Cool. I'm hoping this is all just gonna kind of work. Dear. What a fucking mess. Well, hey! Practice is still 20 minutes. Ah, shit. Well, I can just skip it forward. Let's see. But hey, the setup stuff worked as well. That's great. Oop, wrong text. Haha! Oh my god. Oh. Okay, I'm just going to go and spam out the live stream so people know it's happening. Who may not, and then we can actually get a Jimmy on with this. Again, sorry about all of the massive delays. I was not I was hoping it was going to go a lot smoother. But yeah, the server is up. It is open if anybody wants to join in. Practice is not going to be 14 minutes long. Okay. uh... What a fucking palaver that was. But we're here. We're up. We got people in. Right, I guess we should probably get some driving in, right? I haven't even tested if my wheel and everything is all set up properly. Can't find the server. Could you send the link? Yeah, hang on. Let me drop out quick, because then that will invite. Put it in the Discord. Okay, hopefully that works. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go to the drawing board with the setup that I had for the main server, because something's gone wrong. I fucked something up somewhere, and I don't have the time to figure it out. So, yeah, this won't be the server we will be using forever. Okay, seems like my wheel and everything is working. That's good. Server search breaks my internet connection. Oh. I was struggling to find it as well, but I think that's just my content manager being funny. If I delay an F1 for 2mm of rain, but infinitely more funny. We got there in the end. Oh, shit. I should have tapped that when I did. Also, I just noticed it's not actually capturing the game audio, is it? I shouldn't be parked where I am. Okay, there we go. Has it not been streaming background audio the whole time? Oh, wait, you know what? I know why. No, that's set to the right thing. What the fuck? Oh, whatever. Okay, I guess we'll... Okay. There was meant to be music in the background, like there always is. Okay, I need to actually get used to the car. Oops. Looking at too many windows at once, I've crashed the car now. Waiting for Mateo to get in, I think. Did say I'd end it at 10 minutes, but I think, yeah, try and resolve that. But yeah. Safe to say tonight is not going to plan so far, but we've, trimmer to the wheel, streamer listen to my calls. I'm trying. We're on track now. We're behind schedule, but we're on track. What a calamity. Good for this, better not put me back to sleep. Hey, we've got racing. Everything is hunky-dory now. Yeah, but if you want to be part of this shit show, link's down in the description. I promise it will get better. But yeah, we got a lot of early stumbling blocks to get through first. I don't know if Matteo got the invite link. Hoping he saw it. Oh, downloading the mod. Oh, okay. How long is that gonna take? Roughly. Too many Ginettas, yeah. Yeah, when I got the Ginetta, I didn't realize, right, I didn't realize, right, that, I already had this car, but it was a different version. And I've had 2 bits of choice. Okay. Get a little bit more practice in, I guess, whilst we wait. No, it's fine. It's fine. I've held everyone else up long enough. What's another delay? Tim SRS hiccup with the version numbers? No. I got all the version numbers right. It's just that I think Matteo might have thought he had the mod, but he didn't have the right one, because there's a load of Ginettas. I do clearly have the sources listed with the version numbers, but yeah, as I said, even I found myself that the version of the Ginetta I had was a different one to this one that was suggested to me, but I just rolled with this one. I also realized in the entry form, I forgot to ask which drive side people wanted, so I've just made them all left-hand drive, and that's that. I assumed most of the people joining are from left-hand driving countries, so therefore likely would pick left-hand anyways. They go to me and Phil from right-hand driving nations. But I mean, yeah, given that we're not embraces exact car and AMS2 system having the fortunate experience. But yeah, I mean, while things will be more sharpish as time goes on, you know, this isn't SRS, so we could bend things a bit, you know, to bend the schedule to suit people and whatnot. And if things go wrong, it's not just things are busted. Michael Shoemaker. Wait for Mr. Shoemaker to join. I don't know who this is, but... Actually, I guess I could just do that. People can put in the votes. I don't know if that'll work. I did. Cool. Alrighty. Qualifying time. I'm just gonna go out. Get some running. Because I've done no practice yet. Well, yeah, like 2 laps, but... What a palaver. But hey, we're on track, we're racing. But yeah, I definitely need to spend some time over the rest of the week reconfiguring the actual server. Because yeah, I fucked up somewhere. You see, the problem is I couldn't get the actual finalized server configs done till tonight, really, because you know people can register whenever. So that sort of scuppered me a bit, but yeah, we'll try and get things more properly set up for next week. I'll likely also get this backup server more properly set up as well, just in case we need it. So it's raring and ready to go. Obviously, I'd forgotten about the impacts of switching the router, so yeah, this even the backup server threw more curveballs at me tonight than I was expecting. But I am hoping that this new router we've got should help iron out some of those network issues I've been having here and there lately. Because yeah, the old router was old and dusty. Let's just say. Oh, big old slide through there. How many registered? At the moment, there's... Oh. I think I accidentally hit the volume control on my headset. That's why that flashed up. At the moment, we have 6 full season entries. Which is a start. Oh god. Part of SRS, yeah. That's the thing, is like, yeah, my basic level goal for this first season was to at least continue on what we had with SRS. And then over time, over the coming seasons, over this season and the next season and the next and the next, we steadily grow into something a bit more. Obviously, participation numbers is going to be the hardest thing always, but you know, be damned if I don't try. 1.2 seconds off at the moment. We do have an extra entrant, because I do have the servers just open tonight for anyone and everyone, pretty much. With the full season registers obviously having their locked-in slots with their chosen liveries and whatnot. But yeah, I just opened it. For at least tonight. Maybe for the rest of the season I'll do it. I don't know. We'll see. But just maybe hopefully to catch a couple of stragglers who may have missed some other communications on the registration and stuff like that. Like, I don't know who... Ooh, fuck. We have gained an extra person in Mr. Shoemaker. I'm third with my currently abysmal attempts, so that's not bad. I'll take that. Except that did not count. I don't know why I bothered finishing it, really. Definitely trim out a bunch of fuel. 20 liters? I'll do 21 just to be safe. I think everything else feels pretty fine. So I'm just gonna leave that as is. I'm actually gonna be trying to adjust the seat position a little bit. I've been knocked fourth. Rats. I do have over a second and a half to shave, so that's going to be interesting. Oh, the countdown's a little long. Oh well. Gives people time to set things up, I guess. I do need Mateo's liveries, actually, though. I don't actually have them for... See, he's put a custom one in for both of the cars. But I don't have them. I know M2's replicating me from last season. And reserve the livery name. Oh, Mattia's got two. You know what? We're gonna follow. I will go 3. Actually, this car's pretty stable, so I think we could probably handle 2. Famous last words. You felt a bit too little. Alright. You know, we'll stick with 3. Because I've only run 4 so far. You gotta stay away from the curbs, okay? I do hit the curbs quite a lot. Hey, Meow, how's it going? Now watch him bait me. Well, most of the rest of the grid has gone for 3, so... Here goes. too bad of a start. Well, trying to hold it around the outside on Phil. Might have a slight advantage. I got right up my bumper there. Jesus. I'm getting a little bit of tunnel vision actually with this camera setup. I'm not fully killed in with it yet on this car. So it's a bit late to make any proper tweaks now. So I'm just gonna have to live with it. Oh, Jesus. Bit loose there. Push the brake by slightly forward, maybe. And getting a lot of rotation. Oh, Mart's losing it a bit. 67, I think. It's a bit more stable, I think. Seems like those two are breaking away at the front. Try and not let Phil break away from me, though. Oh, he's losing it! Blimey. Oh, I've overdone it here, though. Comfortably in third at the moment. But Mark's got some decent pace behind, so I'm not can't be too confident. Of course, still 16 minutes to go, so Phil can obviously reel himself back on in. Now that I'm in clearer air, I can tolerate 65 for a more further backward brake bias. I'd say that, as I immediately go and do that. Luckily, this car's got pretty solid tires, so we can punish them and get away with it. Oh. Oh, something happened to Mark. He's fallen back quite a bit. It's now Mr. Shoemaker behind me. Tia and Mateo are just ripping away, though. Oh, blimey. Bit rough on the curb. Looks like Mark's fallen behind further. Hill is nearly 6 seconds back as well. Mateo sets a new fastest lap. Oh, this car is not friendly on the curbs. I do have to keep mind of. Gonna hang that. That very wrong. It's a lot more lively once you start trimming out that rear wing. Good kind of lively though. Oh god. Mr. Shoemaker sets the fastest lap. I am potentially going to come under threat for the podium, especially if I do that. No. God damn it. Oh, fucking damn it. Oh. Battle resumes with Phil, I guess. There, but it's okay. I think 66 is the sweet spot for me for brake bias, at least at the moment. I think old Mr. Shoemaker might have cooked the gravel a bit. Oh, the grass there. Not good. Gonna try it. Tried a switcheroo that didn't really work, so I'm just gonna go for a little love tap. Really risked that penalty there. Probably could have lowered the ride height on this a little bit. I think might have helped stabilize it out a bit, but I didn't. There's those who aren't picking part, just as a slight notice, this series is using a kind of restricted setup concept that I talked about a while ago. Where in which we don't actually have all of the setup options available. All we can change is the fuel, wings, brakes, and ride height of the car. That's it. Everything else is locked. Kind of just a test, really, this season to see kind of how the idea goes. Because I know people are kind of iffy on fixed setup, right? And obviously setups are very subjective. But I do kind of like the idea of having a race that's a bit simpler, where we don't have to worry so much about, you know, fiddling around with the car. They're having some tweaks, but keeping them pretty minimal. I think it allowed people to have a little bit of control and make the car handle how they want it to. But, means you don't really have to try hard into making a setup. Or a more robust setup, should I say. Oh. Streak it away a little bit now. Need to get my groove on here. So far, so good though. Bill's losing it, so am I, kinda. We're both pushing hard. Oh no! Fuck, I should have backed off. Remember the right, but it's better not to stay in the corner in high gear to not spin rear. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, yeah, there are a lot of Ginettas, so maybe. Also, maybe not. That was maybe not a great place to serve the penalty either, but oh well. It's over and done with now. Gotta pedal like crazy. Kudos penalties for now, yes. Later on, who knows? Still breaking into the 29s. It's not good. New Jess. Catch up. These last few minutes to fill. But yeah, no, I don't really have any experience of any alternative penalty systems in AC, so I don't really have a... I don't really have any sort of real experience on that front. The Kunos penalties are the devil that I know. And they're also the most convenient and simple to set up, because, well, I don't have to do anything. But yeah, if people want a change, then people can push for the change, and I would honor it if people want it. But, yeah, for now, just basic. Front right too cold? Yeah, I mean, these tires are very hard by default. So... kinda... not a lot I can do about that. Just also the way the track goes as well. There's a lot of right-hand corners, which means that the tire doesn't really get temperature, or as much temperature in as it wants. But everyone's dealing with the same, so it's not the end of the world. Phil's gone deep, so have I. Damn it. I've closed up a little bit, though. Just need to be really aggressive and bold through here, though. Try and eat down that gap as much as I can. Lost a little bit of time out of there, but that's fine. More pressure on right side. The pressures are locked for this series, so can't change them. If they were open, I would have changed them, but yeah, they're... or would definitely change them for the next race, but they are locked. So. There's a restricted setup series. Yeah, was I good push for that change? I guess I was expecting you to not use it at all. I mean, I've made it pretty clear on many occasions that, you know, this is kind of a collaborative thing, and that if anybody has anything they want to raise with me, they can. There, 128 from the front two. Sheesh. We are closing in slowly, Bill, but I don't know if it'll be enough. Maybe. We might get a sniff of a shot here. And retaken the place. Probably never crossed my mind for that. I mean, to be honest, like, you're right. But at the same time, well, yeah, you're right, and I'll be honest, it wasn't something that's crossed my mind. There is a lot of, as I'm going through, like, this first season is going to be a huge learning season. You know, just trying to iron out There's going to be a lot of rough edges, and we're going to be doing a lot of ironing out. There's a lot of things I didn't think through. And I'm kind of, as we've rolled up to it, I'm realizing, oh shit, I've missed this, I've missed that. Like I mentioned earlier, for the Ginettas on the entry, or on the registration form to lock in your slots, I forgot to include a selection for which drive side people wanted. So I've just set everyone to left-hand drive. It's probably how it will stay for the rest of the season. Unless people want it changed. We've all raced now. At least this first round with the left-hand drives. But yeah, that completely slipped my mind. Oh. Yeah, it's not quite enough there. Another lap, and I think we could have had a shot, but still did good. Never mind. Oh. I didn't realize that. No. I think given that we're running behind, I think we'll save the replay till later, I think. Just to kind of get back on schedule a little bit. Can I find? How true is the stream title so far? Very bad. It's the stream title. Well, very inaccurate, I should say. It has not been a steady beginning. Trip down a flight of stairs beginning, I think, is more appropriate. Just looking. Practice 20 minutes. Don't want that. We'll make it. You know, we'll make it. Type it on the wrong bloody keyboard. Any problem? God, dropping the keyboard. Jesus. Okay. I mean, it was my intention for it to be steady, but yeah. I wasn't expecting for things to go as tits up as they did. But yeah, hopefully in the end we still had a decent race out of that. As I said, yeah, I'll go through the replay later. I do wanna get the next race up and going, quote unquote, on time, so we can do the replay whenever. Maybe two-wing could have been better. Maybe. But I do think it was kind of sketch on three-wing, so... Right, let me just... Alright. Next server is live. 10 minutes of practice. Ooh. Anchovy song. Oh, yay. I don't actually know what to change with this. Shit, let me cut that. I don't want that. Can't tell me it doesn't sound like one. I mean, I guess? I don't know. Okay, you know what, actually? I need to go and use the bathroom real quick. So we're gonna watch... I'm gonna put some people on blast here. So I quickly go and... use the restroom, then we get some practice. Ugh, back. 2 hours of sleep wasn't enough for you. Damn. I think we could trim out a bunch of this weeds. If I remember correctly, this thing kind of tops out. Get some driving and we can see. Just how grippy. Going from the Ginetta, it's a bit of a loose cannon. Reminding myself how grippy this car is. fixed to the road. Oh, brakes aren't so good though. When you hit the brake pedal, so you remember that this is an early '90s car. Yeah, some of these like late stage Group C cars, my God, they had a lot of downforce. So you let me know he is. There's just one that was in the Hee series. I didn't even know they did a series with it. But then again, their races were always at 2 AM, so I didn't look at them too much. Well, in the grand scheme, I did see what they put up every season, but obviously I knew I was never going to compete. So I never really took them to heart too much. I mean, I have like an hour's worth of fuel in the car. Alright. Good to know. Like I must have a little too much turn in. Air pressures seem largely okay. I can't remember if there's tire compound options. I mean, sleep slash or watching racing them a few times, yeah. Yeah, I'd seen some of your races in the past with them. Obviously, the videos, not any of the streams you might have done, because that would have been up around that time. I may have been up on a rare occasion at that time, but definitely not in any position to race. Just flat through here, Jesus. Insert the like George Russell flat round here meme. They do flat round here as well. Oh yeah, flat round here. I definitely could take out some fuel and probably some more wing. I think it's still kind of acting like a parachute. Can I stop the car, please? Okay, go. Oh, actually, it's saying this fuel is about good for 20 minutes. So, I don't know why it's telling me it was like an hour early. I might actually add a little more in. Seems like we're burning through quite a bit. I nearly went and typed in SRS. It's CRS now. Aha. It was good to have someone around my pace to battle with one of my teammates. Was that postures was good thanks to that. Yeah, it's always good when you can find someone who is around your skill level. I will admit that is, I mean, kind of obviously one of the flaws we've had with SRS in recent times, where like, you know, the people who are left are also some of the best drivers on the platform. not necessarily the best drivers. You know, there's definitely some better people back in the day that could have fizzled out, but you know, some very, very, very talented drivers. Myself not included in that list. And yeah, like, obviously, like, people come in with lesser experience and they end up just getting completely swamped. Hoping, maybe, with, as we establish our footing and get off the ground a little bit more, I'm hoping that maybe, you know, we can have a bit more of a spread of drivers, you know, a decent clump of drivers in each, that are spread out a bit more. Or close, but also spread, if that makes sense. You know, so that people have, more than likely have people they can actually race against. It's not feeling too bad. I might even... I don't know, actually. Hey, Cruise? No, I got a Chris Ripper. So the connection problems, that was one of the reasons it made me not want to race online. Yeah. No, I could definitely understand that. It would be quite demoralizing and demotivating if, you know, constantly racing against people who you can't really race with. Oh, wait, shit, I just noticed, yeah. Both of this is rear wing. Right, there are no front wing settings on this. I completely missed that. I think we might be able to drop that to 2.2, though. We'll gamble. Try and increase the gearing a little bit as well. But if you check circuit stage, the race's context is that. Oops. Random of a very stellar pit exit there. Going to be largely just trying to build more mileage in this car in this qualifying session, though. Get a bit more accustomed to it and how it drives. We can hopefully do well in the race. Oh shit. Still this corner flat. I've trimmed out a bit more wing. If anything, even though that was supposedly rear wing, I do feel like I'm getting more understeer. I did also drop the ARB a little bit, but I didn't think it would play too much into things. Let me go. Porsche Cup of Motorsport, three-way battle between me, Jessica, and Joachim. Ah. Oh, Mark's boffed it. Ooh, a bit of a slip on the curbs there. Had to pounce around quite a bit. Oh, got a bit deep. But it still counts, it does. Oh, Matteo's binned it! Everyone's binning it. Ooh. Squeak through there. It's going to be an interesting race, I think. All these boffs and slips and bins. Let's see. Am I pulling away from Phil? I am. Read those chat messages in a second, though. Has been a pretty hectic qualifying lap. How much are you paying them? Well, clearly I didn't pay Matteo enough because he spun back in front of the track. Which I think definitely cost me a bit. Nice car 25 women. So after from the Google ISS just going too fast for me to keep up with. Me and my numbers kept dropping. And he spins around the player, yeah. Real main character syndrome at the moment. Ooh, a bit too much cut there. Oh, big wobble on that curb there. Jeez. Yeah, it's a little bit slow. Let's try some setup stuff, though. We could definitely go faster, I think. Some little tweaks here and there. Kind of happy with the rear wing. I actually think I want to induce a bit of negative toe into the rear, though. So we'll do that. Add a couple extra clicks to the bump and the rebound. Reduce a little bit of the diff coast. Excuse me. You know, we'll, ooh, minus 40? That's interesting. Limiter 100%. Okay. crazy amount of time, so I'm gonna roll with this and see what we get. Probably could have taken out some fuel, but, you know, it's whatever. It's feeling better now, though. It's rotating more in the way I want it to. Down to 4th place at the moment, though, which isn't particularly great. Has gone off again. I'm going to go in the deeper there. Doesn't really matter. Ooh. Nearly wrecked. This race is going to be pretty crazy, I think, though. That's not good. Locked up ahead. Bit deep in there. We'll work with it. It's gonna be 3rd. Okay, I'll take that. I will take that. 2nd off pole. Oh, okay, yeah, session ending. But here's hoping that we've got a decent race car on our hands. That's the hope, at least. I'm pretty close, all things considered. Though, at least in the top 5. But yeah, don't forget, if you want to join in, do check out the links in the description. This is things are a bit messy at the moment, but this is a continuous learning process. We you know, and obviously I want the community to be as involved as possible with our growth and evolution, and hopefully, you know, as time goes on, we can evolve into something pretty damn cool. That's the hope, at least, anyways. Tonight may not have been the best reflection of that, but we at least got the races going, and some valuable lessons to take away, at least for myself, for these next 5 weeks of this championship. Okay. Get into gear, Ken. Just for the luck, I will need it. Pretty tight grid there, so it's always a bit interesting with cars. Great wheel spinny off the line, I've been bonked. I think the Taya must have had a really bad start. I don't really know. But I didn't get a good start either, though. Hoping my straight line speed is gonna sort of carry me a bit here. Maybe not quite on this first straight, but up here at the moment. Oh, God, bungled that one. Oh, of course, the dirty air. I'm following someone, Jesus. Screw me there a bit. See how much I can pull in, though, just down this straight. Look at that. No slipstream in this range. This is just my aero setup coming into play. I think it is. I might have trimmed off a little too much wing, maybe. They seem to be hurting us quite a bit in these corners. Making it up on the straights, but it's no good when I need to overtake cars. That does seem very racy, though. Just counting Jim Phil up ahead. It does streak away a little bit. To try being a little more confident on the throttle as well. I am now. Be able to match these guys. Oh, might got a big old snap there. I am struggling to follow him through these corners at the moment. Oh, he's lost it! He's lost it. Big old snap out of there. It's got a long way to go, though. Teo even behind, still got to come up through the field slowly. But surely. See what I can maybe do on the hill now, though. A bit of clean air. Let's see if I can maybe catch up to him a bit. That's a little deep there. Trying to get on that power as early as I can so I can make use of that straight line speed. Quite a lot there. The goal here is really just to try and stay as close as I dare. A bit of a lock up there. Phil gets a wiggle. Lift off there so I can get more power on the exit. Get him. I'm trying. Well, I didn't quite have the grip there when I first picked up the throttle. Make a little bit of a stab. Okay, this is good. We're in slipstream range immediately out of the corner. Worked out. Let's see how well he can slipstream me. I'm hoping that my speed advantage is going to outweigh his slipstream. Doesn't quite seem like that's worked out yet, but he is now my dirty air. Full bonnet through here. And through here. Yep, 51.9, Jesus. There with 51.8 as well. Ooh, got a big ship shape into there. That's okay. Halfway in. Sweet, we still got another one of that to go. Oh, tires are falling off. It's pretty big. Wasn't expecting that so soon. Dirty air for a lot of that opening stint definitely didn't help me. Interestingly, though, it is the rears that are going first. Probably should be a bit less aggressive through this turn, but you know. We're going for it. No balls, full send. Grass on the way in there. Right, racing strats, cooling down the tires, obviously. Surprised, I think that didn't affect me as bad as I thought it was gonna. I just shrugged it off like it was nothing. Which is good, because it could have been very disastrous. Not quite as quick as the other two, but I'm quicker than Phil. Which means that we are looking pretty good for a podium at the moment. If I can keep this pace up. But it seems like the tear has been running into issues, so that actually works more out to my favor as well. He's falling way back. I'm not quite sure what happened with him. A little lock up there. 229, Jesus. That's big ouch there. Two pretty chaotic races tonight. This one isn't over yet. Bill's definitely reeling me in now. Big old dirty air. Let him run away. He's holding on pretty nicely though. I'm gonna see if I can maybe save a little bit of tire. Rear tire through there as my rears do continue to kind of erode a bit. Ooh. It's all over me. I had a really bad lap that time around. So it was pretty far behind those, so I haven't really got anything to lose. Other than, obviously, second place to Phil. Guess one thing to note as well is we are doing drop scores for these championships. There will be one drop score, but it will automatically be your worst round. That does mean that, of course, you miss one race. It's not going to quite be as season-ruining as it used to be back in the SRS days. Haven't really talked about that much yet, because we haven't really got far enough in for it to really mean anything. Obviously, this is only race 1, but I thought that was it's a useful little nugget to know, I guess. But yeah, I did put that in as a suggestion, and people wanted it by and large, so. Definitely getting a little bit of fall off, I think, from these tires going away a bit, but it's not too bad. It's definitely manageable. Just the rear end doesn't want to follow me as much anymore. But I think Phil might be suffering with the same a bit, because he's not completely swamping me. That one quite a bit though. He's got up to some lap traffic. Woo. Nearly lost it there. Managed to just about get it back under control. Like Mart is giving Mattia a bit of a race, even though he's a lap down. If there's anything that says he can't. He is slowing him up a little bit. Mattia's probably also not really chancing it too hard. Doesn't need to. It's got a sting, close to being lapped in a first ever race at a small field. Yeah, it's got a sting, but I mean, this is a pretty tricky combo. I mean, Matteo was like way behind us too. The first race people are having with this car, they're not used to it. It is a bit of a... The car gives you a lot of grip, but that grip can be taken away in an instant. It can get very... If you unsettle it a little too much, as we've seen throughout this race, it will just snap and let go on you, and that's it. Adios. You're into the shadow realm. Oh, Phil's getting a nice washout here. I dropped it back quite a lot. This except should be the last one. Yeah, I think Mart had some issues earlier. Kind of knocked him out. He's still battling with Mattia, it seems, though. He did have some pretty good pace earlier, so... I guess he's just trying to make up for what could have been. Was not good. This car is not becoming my friend in these last laps. Just need to kind of hold on, really. Bit of a bottom out there. Drop it into the red for the tire life. Definitely feel it. There's only one more lap to go. This is it. This is the final lap. Yellow flag. Might have binned it. Uh-oh. Did he crash into Mattia? Oh, no. Well, that changes things. We'll have to see back on the replay what happened, but, drama here on the final lap. I think Mattia's still got the pace to run away. Actually, given that I got to defend from the field behind, but, let's put things in a lot closer than they were going to be. Could have really spelt disaster at the end here. Oh, Phil, big wiggle there from Phil. That opens it up for me nicely, gives me some breathing space. I can kind of hold on better. He is struggling. I think we all are a bit for traction here at the end. I wasn't expecting that tire fall off, but our car doesn't have a horn. No. Whew. Oh. It was a bit scruffy, but made it through. In second place. It's not too bad. We'll start with the replay of this, I guess. Given that it's more fresh in the mind, then we can go back and look at the Ginetta. Let me go and close the server. We don't need that open anymore. Got all the results stuff of files, so I can go and upload those later. But yeah, let's go through this. I think there's some juicy stuff to get through here. I've noticed actually, the livery for not having a livery is actually different. I thought at first it was just the black livery, like this one, but it's not. It's like a blue color. It's interesting. Anyways, actual race, slightly suboptimal race. Yeah, I don't know what happened at the start here. I know I got a lot of wheel spin. I don't know how you ended up behind me though. I guess we're about to find out. I was slow. Oh, you floored it and spun. Oh yeah, I could see. Oops, shit. I jumped too far forward. Oh yeah, I could see just wheel peeling constantly, and around it goes. Yeah, I nearly lost it too. I think Brandon had the right idea by holding back. Bill was all over Mattia after that start though. Only how did these two really got away scot-free? Good control there for both of them. I might have had a bit more fortune if I hadn't have like slipped in front of I mean, that wasn't really your fault there. If you're on about your little nudge. My car just went left. I had to like catch it. If I'd done a better job at holding onto it, probably would have had a better fire. Look at the exhaust. Huh. Oh no, not that. Oh, just in general. landed my Mateo through. Kinda. Oh, he locked up. Let's see, up here. Yeah, I went real deep in here. I locked up. I actually was dealing. I actually had a little bit of a flat spot. I don't really feel flat spots much in AC. But this was one of the few times where I did actually feel some knocking on the wheel, or like a bit of graininess on the wheel. After that, for like, and for the rest of the race, really. And then, yeah, big old wash in the dirty air. You could not follow in these cars through that corner. But there was a 6th gear. I guess it explains why I was catching up so quickly. I was also just faster through here, but, okay, pretty standard. Yeah, I sort of fell back a bit. I was struggling in these early first couple of laps with battling in the dirty air, getting used to the car more in race configuration. So these two were going at it. Boy, risky through there. Oh, nearly off the road even. Maybe holding it a little too long on gear again through there. That was a fair chunk faster through these straights. Hard to say whether or not the extra wing was a good call, or the trimmed out wing was a good call or not in the end, really. It did get me 2nd place, but I don't know if I would have had an easier time with lower or with more downforce. Hard to say. Put up here quite nicely. But yeah, again, was just struggling in the dirty air to really hold on well enough. It was getting better, but not better enough. I think it's here. Oh, a bit too eager on that throttle. And away she goes. Yeah. Oof. Ooh, missed the wall. Not quite. That's unlucky. Kind of freed me up a bit though to go off the fill, which was pretty nice. I'm not sure what happened to Mateo though, because he was there and then he suddenly wasn't. I guess we'll get to that a bit later on. Yeah, I closed up the fill quite nicely, but again, it was just finding the right moment to go for the move, trying to get the run. I don't know what the dirty air was like for you guys, but at least for me, with a more trimmed out wing, I was struggling quite a bit in the wake of another car to really hang with them at all through the corners. Yeah, Phil got a big wiggle here. So I tried backing out a bit, try and get a better exit, but I think I might have backed out a little too much because it didn't really work out too well for me in the end. Of course, I closed up on the straight, as by design, and I closed up more here. Did I go for it? I think I do. Yeah, I got close enough on the exit. Braked a little early, but late enough that he couldn't just get around my outside, and that was the move. That got me up to 2nd. And just kind of hung him out from there. He tried, but I had the placement down pretty well. Let's see, how did you fall even further behind? What happened? Because I guess Dad's going to be largely looking at a bunch of people crash. In various ways. Or did you just kind of naturally... Oh, you have to pit? Why did you pit? You not have enough fuel? Brandon might have pit as well. Oh, he binned it. They might have been fixing some damage. Oh, damage? Was it that bad? It didn't look like you hit the wall that hard. All things considered. That's Mateo. Oh. Oh. Very sad, slow spin. Unlucky. Just a little bit too much curb there. I'm surprised. I did front end damage, front and rear plus was too far away anyways. Fair enough. I'm surprised though. I was getting some sideways on through some of these corners, and I held on to it. Was there one of the laps? No. Still got very. Oh yeah. This was a little cheeky, I'll admit. I noticed my tires are wearing out quite a lot, so I tried backing off here a bit. Save tire and just ended up giving Phil a waft of air. He pitted for tires because Brandon suggested. Yeah, the tire deck was surprisingly harsh. It was surprisingly high, should I say. I was struggling quite a bit, and at least the lap. They weren't too bad, really, until the final lap, I'd say. Lap and a half. That's when I think they got kind of sketch. But I kind of just rolled it out. Is it 1 laps? I don't know. I know I definitely got pretty sideways there. So yeah, Vatir eventually caught up to you. Let's see what happens here. Tries to go for it, but you decide you're gonna race him, make him work for the pass. Tries again, doesn't really work out. He looked, but didn't quite get anything there. Here we go, yeah, I got a big old bump there. I kicked out, but yeah, I think just like completely dropping off the throttle is... Oh, I didn't drop off the throttle actually. It was just Tracer's being funny. But I just whacked that wheel back around. Just about got it back under control. Not losing too much time really. But you really had to catch it quick, I feel. You got a nice of it. Run there. Seems like he was running short of gearing. I clicked up the gearing a little bit. He was really banging on that limiter. Very cheeky, but technically nothing wrong here. Oh, big run here though. All things considered, good first week. Well, if we ignore the like first 30 to 40 minutes, yes. And the pre setup of the live stream. We ignore that, yes. But yeah, oh, Mattia got it all wrong there. But, thanks everyone who showed up for these first 2 races. And yeah, apologies again for all the kerfuffle. As we go on and stuff, it's, you know, as I said, this season's gonna be a big learning experience. We're gonna learn, we're gonna improve, we're gonna grow. And yeah, this first season is all just about kind of getting things right. So things are gonna change, things are gonna be tweaked. Not gonna change too much with the actual series themselves, but like, obviously throughout this season you'll see things more on the back end side of things change. As things get more set up properly and the groundwork gets more laid. Oh, but Teo had another spill. The same. Oh no, it's on the. Oh, it is at the same corner. Oh no. Oh, same old. That corner was deadly. Back to the front though. But yeah, if you do have any feedback at all for things that you think could be done better, could be changed, could be done whatever, link in the description, obviously. It's the Discord server. You can put it in the chat. You can put it in the Discord, wherever. Oh, that's what happened. That's unlucky. It's very unlucky. Might just spun and Teo had nowhere to go. You kick it into reverse. Oh no. You did try and rev it out the way, but it was too late. Yeah, that's horribly unlucky. Yeah, you're kind of blindsided coming through this corner. Like he couldn't really. Well, I guess he could see. Actually, no, he could see it. But well, yeah, he didn't really know where you were going to be going. Probably hoping you'd keep spinning, but got it locked down. And that put you right in the racing line. Yeah, that's very unlucky. But not really anyone's fault there. I think Phil caught a big old snap somewhere through this lap, though. He was relatively close. Oh. Did he just... I guess he just didn't have any grip through here, maybe. Yeah, he just had to back off big time. I nearly allowed Mark to run through, but Mark backed out. I think Phil does catch a big wiggle out of here, though. Oh yeah, look at that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Big old snapperoo. Good fun. Now time to bring up the Ginettas. Gonna look back through that. Pick up where we left off. It's definitely okay. It's been so cool. Oh, that's pretty funny. Is it gonna stay like that until we get closer? I think it might. That's brilliant. I think that now that it's now it's fixed. Oh, bad. I don't know who Mr. Shoemaker was, so I do when I get around to making the result. I don't know who to attribute that under, but they did pretty well. Well, I think they got third place. Yeah, good battle between me and Phil, though. I'm pretty deep here. And challenge me around the outside or the inside. Did go for a bit of a squeeze there and then got it wrong, but held the place at least for the time being. Hoped I could. Actually, no, I did try it kind of around the outside here. This car on the surface, when you look at it on paper, it seems kind of boring, but it's actually kind of fun. You really gotta hammer it into the corners. Well, yeah, you do gotta hammer it into the corners, but it's quite all over the place. It's not quite as tame and sturdy as you'd expect a GT4 car to be. Oh, Mart on the curb there, that hurt him pretty bad. What happened to Phil? He just caught that curb edge. That's unlucky. And that dropped him right down. Why did I quit? Is this slap? No, not this slap. Oh, Matt must have got a penalty. Let's go back a bit more. Oh, yep, there we go. Oh, just turned in too early. Too much, too soon. Bam, penalty. To give it up. And I'll now fill through also? Not quite. Oh. Big old sideways from Hart on the exit. Oh, he got a little bump. Out there. You gotta wiggle to put him on the grass. It's unlucky. Still keep him relatively close. But I think Ginetta just about had that edge. Seems. I guess to those who took part, who are still in the chat, what did you guys think of the limited setup format or configuration He was pretty quick. Mr. Shoemaker. They would have caught me. Yeah, even if I hadn't have done this. Fucking, ugh. Put that in a curb. Around I went. Which is annoying. Just to put Phil right up behind me. I remember how he got past. I think I made another mistake somewhere else. There's a possibility to scrap the setup. Yeah, that's kind of the idea, to just keep the setup like super basic. Fixed-ant, really. It's mostly fixed, but it's still largely your fault if you get it wrong. Oh yeah, I clipped the curb here. Give him a huge run. Probably should have done more to cover him off here, I think. But I didn't. Tried to go for a cut back here, but he kind of held the inside too well for it to really work out, so I just kind of had to settle in behind him. And I don't think this is the lap now. We got pretty close. Better not being able to anything. Yeah, I thought if there was any season to experiment with the idea, it would have been now. So I thought, fuck it, we'll do it. Also saves me the hassle of having to make a default but good setup. Default but gooder. I mean, some cars might still have to tweak some bits here and there. Like, I mean, obviously with, like, the Estonia or whatnot, have to fuck around with the gearings. Make a more sensible gear ratio. Or just say, fuck it, and leave it alone. But no, yeah, we'll figure things out. Somewhere I made a royal bunch of things, though. Where was that? Was this lap? Might have been next up, actually. That lap seems slightly longer. Having to judge these, yes, which one looks slightly longer? I think it is next lap. It's kind of all over Phil, but I just couldn't quite really get it done. Yeah, you got loose here, but then so did I. We were very tit for tat on messing things up. He spun, I spun a few laps later. He got a wobble, I got a wobble. Oh, here we go. Yeah, here was the penalty. There you go. Bam. Penalty. Fuck that one up. I don't know if serving it here was the best idea, but I did it. And then I basically tried to, like, push, like, stink to try and catch back up. Had a pretty good last lap. Oh, it was so close. So close. One more lap, but I think I maybe could have gotten him. I could have at least made a shot. But yeah, there was just too little race left. Had I not gotten that penalty, I think I maybe could have gotten him. But I at least would have had a few chances. But yeah, that penalty really put me back. I don't know if there's anything else I missed. Seems like the front remained pretty much as status quo. I don't know if anybody else would toss their hat in the ring with any highlights. Post-race hangout still going to be a thing. I mean, everything is still going to be the same. At least for now. Just because we've changed who's hosting the servers doesn't mean it doesn't mean everything has to change. And by and large, we've kept a lot of things the same at the moment. Because I mean, it's just the comfortable, normal, easy base to start off with. So yes, in short. I will have to get the... I think there is a website that I can upload the results to. That'll nicely format them out for us. So I can share those with you guys later on. Not really much point putting up a championship leaderboard at the moment, because the championship leaderboard is just going to be the same. But I'll probably work at some point over the next couple of days and getting one, or getting it filled out, properly set up and filled out, and yeah, we'll see from there. But yeah, just those general reminders again. Obviously, if you're not in the Discord server, check that out in the description. If you want to take part, might consider leaving the servers open for the rest of the season. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But if you want to lock in a slot, then do check out the registration form that's in there. It's not committal. You don't have to show up to every round, but it just means that I can assign you a specific livery that you may want, and you have a guaranteed slot that's reserved for you on the server. That's always there if you want it. But yeah, I do it for the whole season just because it's easier, right? I already have to set up the entry lists once, theoretically, but every time it gets updated, you know. If people have to go out now, I'll go and update it for next week and whatnot. But I just need to add the extra entries, so it's not too hard. But yeah, obviously, yeah. Hopefully next week things will go smoother. I need to reconfigure the main server that we are going to be racing on, because this isn't the main server. This is my home server, which will be a fallback if we do need it. Because well, it was pretty invaluable tonight, really. And so I will get that more set up with the rest of the season's stuff. But yeah, main priority will be trying to get the actual server working properly. It is set up by and large. Like I do have AC server set up on it, and it did work. I just couldn't get the access I needed to it tonight for whatever reason. To actually be able to put the server files on it, so that we could actually race, which was a bit annoying. But yeah, no, thank you so much to those who raced, and thanks for sticking with throughout all the technical issues. We'll be on the Discord server if you want to chill out and chat for a bit afterwards. But other than that, I think for the live stream for now, we will wrap things up here. So yeah, thanks again, and I look forward to seeing you all next week. Adios.